Alright guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing some hand pouring. So what I'm going to try to get down, I've been working on this for quite some time, and I'm trying to master it, I guess you could say. But what we got going on is we're going to do some dual colored pouring. But we got some watermelon chartreuse tail Senkos right here. And then we got some, it's like a natural craw body with a sapphire blue tail. Now I really like this color. I think I'm going to try to recreate it, but up here we got some chartreuse plastic that we're probably going to use, and we're probably going to do a June bug color. So if you guys could, something's going on with the GoPro. If you guys could stay tuned and enjoy the show, that'd be great. So we're going to be making these Senkos right here, guys. This is my 5-inch Senko cavity. You guys saw me unbox it from the Do It Molds package. And we got some June bug coloring right here. And every time I reheat the plastic, I always like to add some raw plastic to it. As you guys can see the white plastic on the bottom. That's just raw plastic that has not been heated yet. I like to do that just to prevent burning and eat a little bit more. Another tip I want to give you guys is every time you're reheating your plastic and it's in a big blob like this, what I suggest doing is just cutting it up into smaller pieces. They don't have to be super small. I just like to make them in little chunks, mostly because it just reheats it faster, and if you would put it in for too long, it will cause burning. And when you burn plastic, you obviously can't use it, because the fish will not bite it. So I just like to cut mine in little smaller pieces than what the big blob was in. Now this is the color of the tail. And if you guys want a how-to video on how to do this, just let me know in the comment section, and I'd be happy to make this tutorial. It's not that hard at all. It just seems like it's much harder than it actually is. So now let's pop this in the microwave for about a minute to start out with, and we'll get back to you. Now let me take these out of the package for you guys. I'm going to show you the watermelon Senko with the. This actually when I heat it up a lot more, the watermelon looks like a green pumpkin now. But there's the tail. As you guys can see, that tail is not going to come off at all. If anything is going to rip, the Senko is going to rip first before the tail actually does. So that's that, the Senko. Now let me show you the finesse worm, or the trick worm. This is a 6-inch trick worm with a natural craw body, or like a pumpkin body with black and red flake in it with that sapphire blue tail. It's just like a light colored blue with blue flake. And if you guys want to see more baits, my dad Scott, he actually made this color. He puts a lot of glitter in his worms. I don't know why. That's just him though. I think it's personal preference. But here's one of the ones he made. I'm not really sure what color it is. I just know that it has the chartreuse tail on it. So there's that. Now I was telling you about the trick worm with the red and the June bug. Here's that. Nice June bug color with that blood red tail. You guys can see there. My hands are wet because I had them in the bin where I keep all my I just fill up a bin with water. I'll show you guys. This is filled with water, and I put my baits in there overnight usually. So when I put them in there overnight, what it does, it hardens up the bait, and it gets like all the excess oils off of it, like from the plastisol. And when it does that, it hardens it up, and it makes it easier to fish for you. This is steaming, so this is very warm. Give it a good old stir. Should be like the consistency of water or syrup. Like light syrupy. Now, what I want to show you guys is how I do this. How I do this is usually what you would do is you put the injector nozzle on, suck it up, and then just shoot it, right? What I learned actually is when you have well, just when you're injecting in general, what I like to do is I just like to take off the top of the injector and just pour it in. I don't know if that's a good angle for you guys, but I'm just pouring it into the top of the injector. And what that does is it allows you to have a lot more airflow, and you would get less bubbles, and your molds would shoot a lot more better, or better, not more better. I'm good at English, you guys can tell. Now I just shoot. And I heard a bubble right there. So since I heard a bubble, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold it there gently. Now I'm not pushing, I'm just holding it there. just so I know that every little cavity is full. Top it off a little bit. Shoot the rest into my bowl or cup. Pop the top. And now I'm just going to set my injector down. Pull the excess plastic off the tip of the injector so we can get shooting the June bug now. Now it feels like the mold is quite cold, so I'm going to undo it actually. I'm doing this so early, it's only been like 2 or 3 minutes, mostly because this mold has been sitting down here in the cold for quite some time. Get all the excess plastic off my desk right here. But there you guys can see, if you do get bubbles in the top, don't worry about it because we're cutting that part off. All you guys gotta worry about is the tail, which it seems like all the tails are good. Pop off the spur or sprue, whatever you want to call it. Scissors, grab that. And what you guys want to do, I'll bring the camera over here more, angle it down. And what I do is I just cut off the slightest bit of the tail, and I, wrong side. I put it right back in the mold. What's that gonna do now, you asked? Let me tell you. Let me tell you. What that's gonna do is when you what we're gonna do actually. Let me tell you how we're gonna do this. We're just gonna cut off the tail. As you guys can see, that's ruined right there. You wouldn't be able to use that Senko. So I'm gonna cut it right above the bubble, or right underneath the bubble. And this tail is not gonna be as long, like chartreuse wise. Either with this one, but it'll just look like you dipped it in JJ's or something. I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm gonna pop the June bug into the microwave. But what this is gonna do is we're gonna shoot the mold, and when we shoot the mold, we're just gonna keep these in here, fold it up, and we're gonna shoot the mold. What that's gonna do is that hot plastic is gonna hit this dry plastic, and it's gonna mend together. And when it mends together, since this isn't wet, they're not gonna like bleed together. The color's not gonna bleed. It's gonna stay the same color, and it's just gonna mend them together. If you guys know Mended, I think it's called. It's that super strong super glue for fishing lures, like your soft plastics. It's pretty much just gonna do that. Now the June bug beeped after 1 minute, and it's still pretty hard. It's not pourable yet. So where'd I put my injector? Oh, there, right in front of me. Duh. Sorry if the audio was pretty bad before, guys. I just realized that I had the waterproof casing on the GoPro, so I deeply apologize for that. Hopefully the audio quality will still be good from that. Trying to talk a little bit louder when I was doing that because I usually have to talk louder with the GoPro, but now I just opened up the back door. So I'm gonna clamp this back together. It molds perfectly. I mean, it's not like they're gonna go anywhere, so it clamps perfectly. All right, so the plastic is done. She looks warm enough to pour, or to inject, or to shoot, whatever you want to call it. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what I did before. Pop the top off the injector for now. And now I'm just gonna pour the plastic into the injector tip. Now this is a nice June bug color. It's a dark bluish purple with nice green flake in it. Put that off to the side and stick the tip on. I'm going to shoot the rest of the air and some plastic back into the cup. Now, stick her in the mold and push. Apply some pressure when you can't push anymore. Just hold it there for a little bit, just to make sure that all the cavities and appendages and whatnot are just filled up. This goes for every bait when you're injecting. That's what I like to do with my craws and my frogs and my creature baits. I just like to hold it there for a little bit once I'm done. And with everything else, top it off. If you make a mess, no big deal. It comes right off. Pop the spur or sprue, whatever you want to call it. Now we wait, guys. Alright guys, it's been cooling for like 4 or 5 minutes now. We're gonna take it out and reveal how she looks. Take off the top part. I'll let you guys see it first. So there you go. There is your bait. June bug chartreuse tail. And you guys can see there's some bleeding, maybe because that when we shot it, it wasn't cooled down enough or the plastic was too warm. But nonetheless, that is a great bait. You won't have to waste money on JJ's Magic. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad product. I love JJ's Magic or Spike It or anything, any dyeing. Because you got a chartreuse tail right there. But good solid bait, solid head, solid body, and of course the tail is solid. But nonetheless, there's your bait. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to drop a like and give me a thumbs up if you guys did enjoy the video. This is a technique, like I said in the beginning of the video, that is pretty easy to get down. But the hard part is just perfecting it, knowing what baits you can and cannot do it with. I tried pouring the belly of a frog and ejecting the rest of it. It didn't work out so well. I ended up taking it out of the mold and it peeled right off the belly. So that didn't work out so hot. But the tail trick that I'm getting down is actually a pretty cool idea. I wanted to thank, what was his name? It's not Fishing All Day 31. He actually got me into all this stuff. So thank you to Kyle for getting me into all this stuff. Stuff like that, like getting the technique down like that just takes time, really. But nonetheless, if you guys did enjoy, like I said, give me a thumbs up. Comment if you want a tutorial on this. If you want to know how to do this, comment and let me know. If you're big into hand pouring and you want to learn this. But yeah, see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed the show. I've been Alex. See you guys later.